Okay, just give me a couple minutes. Hey, what's up? We're gonna kick things. I guess we can start off with this. I mean, um, let me just do a couple more settings, and then I'll be ready. Okay, I'm ready now. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Let's kick it off with the chamber. So we got the tournament people. That's who we have tonight. And we'll probably go to the Rush on Thursday. What's up, man? So just pick who you want. Yes, I do. I think I do. Yes, I do. And we'll adjust the number in a minute. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Thank you. I always enjoy a compliment like that. So, thank you. By the way, the battle's halfway done. I made big progress yesterday, but we still have a little ways to go. And the problem is the decisions. What am I going to choose to do? And I cannot figure. This one's one of the hardest ones I've done because I can't figure out what I want. And I'm not going to make it as fancy as usual because it's just not as big as it used to be. So, okay, Danny. Oh, what's up, Brandon? I didn't see you on there for a second. Davey? Okay. Well, where is he? I know he's here. So where'd he go? Is it captain? Really? It's always under captain. I should know that by now. Okay, who else? And then we'll start talking about whatever. I need one more. That's all I need. Okay. So how are we going to rank this to make it fair? Well, it's not too bad, but oh crap. I shouldn't have done that. Should just keep it how it is. It's not very bad. And you know what? I'll just keep it how it is, and I'm going to do this. If it was like really bad, I may reconsider, but I'm definitely going to do the 30 seconds here. So. And put that. Okay. Let's do this. Oh, you are? You're going to shut it down permanently? How are you going to do it? What's your plan on doing it? Okay, let's go ahead and get this thing started. And Jason's here. Here comes Davey. Uh-oh. We have Clifford Welch's help, not Pixar Party, because the board won't allow. The board won't allow. Yeah, I know. The board stinks like that. And here comes Juggernaut. And look at Davey here. Oh my goodness. Well, we don't have that brand anymore, but you can make a return to CTL if you want. It might have to wait until after the battle, but yeah, I'd love to have you back, man. I would. Okay, yeah, that sounds good. We might have to wait until after the battle. I mean, the battle is going to be... I don't know. I mean, it's possible we could get it this weekend. It is a very big possibility. So... What's up, Marcus? How's it going? I did get the battle halfway done, Marcus, so... is your guy on community, though? I could not... Maybe I need to look harder. I think he is, but I want you to be part of this battle if we can. I don't know when it's going to be. I mean, I still have to make some creative decisions, but I am halfway done, and I do kind of have a layout, but it's just, I don't know. Besides the brothers, the villains aren't the best this year. The brothers are pretty unique, but everybody else is kind of weird. So, okay, so I'll go ahead and check. Maybe I overlooked it. Marcus, are you excited for the Crow? Yeah, it must be under that hashtag. I probably overlooked it. I wonder what kind of reviews the Crow is getting. I'm not like in a rush to see it, but I'm going to watch it. But it definitely won't be as good I don't know. It looked pretty good. I don't care what people say. It looked pretty good. And Bill Skarsgård, you know, he's really good. They also have a movie called Blink Twice. Looks actually, I've heard good things about it. So we'll see. I mean, not the biggest Channing fan, but whatever. What's up, JR? How's it going? How's it going, JR? Oh, the internet, I'm so sick and tired of hearing from them. All they do is moan, complain, whine over everything. Literally everything. I saw something the other day on Twitter. I'm not going to repeat what I saw, but the level of stupidity. I mean, here's the thing. It's not like we can get a bar raised, you know? They're always raising the bar. Once you think you've seen the dumbest thing ever, or someone say this dumbest thing ever, or do the dumbest thing ever, someone always does something dumber. It's just like you cannot. It's unbelievable. Every time a moron does something, someone does even something worse. Well, that's what his plan is. He wants to close the brand down and basically do everything on that one brand, but take it over and make sure mentally doesn't have any control. That's his goal. That's always been his goal. So, and can you all hear me okay? That's his goal. He wants to, but he's kind of being the ultimate opportunist here. And just waiting for the right precise moment, and he's going to do something crazy. It just depends on how this battle goes, because I really don't know. I haven't decided how it's going to end yet. That's my biggest problem. I'm 42 minutes into it, so I do have 42 minutes done. But I'd say it's going to be an hour and a half. So I'm halfway done with it, and I want to get it out soon because I know everybody's just kind of tired of everything else. But we got the tournament, we got Gold Rush too. That'll probably start Thursday. Yeah, you can go ahead and jump on it. I'll look it up, man, because I'm not going to go on there while I'm on here. But I'll look it up. I may have overlooked you. I saw Luther, so I may have overlooked you. But you can change your. The internet don't give things a chance. They probably get mad when Roman comes back. Roman is back. Oh, they probably got mad when Roman came back. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm so sick. I could care less what the internet thinks. Bunch of morons. And right now, until the end of basically until the end of November, you better be prepared for the biggest morons on planet Earth. Arguing over two candidates who don't care about them. That's my personal opinion. If you want to get something done, you do it yourself. That's how you do things. And that's all you're going to hear about, how everyone's in the right and the other team's in the wrong. I don't care. I don't care what any of them think. I'm going to do whatever I want. But that's all you're going to hear. And it is going to drive me up the wall. I know it. It already has. It's already started. But, yeah. I'm going to just try to keep everyone entertained because that's what I like to do. Did anybody watch NXT, by the way? Because I'm sick and tired of that, too. Yeah, but JR's right. They don't give things a chance. And I feel like at this point, like some of the stuff I've seen here recently, I feel like people are just saying stuff to get attention because I can't even believe them at this point. How crazy they've gotten. You would gladly help Clifford? Yeah. I would never. I hate the fact that every single night there is, and maybe you all will disagree, but every single night there's like some kind of wrestling on. Every night. I hate that. It's just so I have to like know everything, and when everything's on, I just cannot keep up with it. Between AEW and like all these brands, it's just crazy how much events are going on. I mean, AEW probably has events in their sleep. I mean, how many elevation, really? There's nothing being elevated there, I'll tell you that. There's nothing being elevated there. I hate when I can watch something and tell you who's going to win the moment I see it because it's a person I've never heard of versus a person I have heard of. So, obviously, you know who's going to win. So dumb. Elevation's so dumb. I don't know if they still do that or not, but I always thought that was just ludicrous. Okay. It's time to pick again. And I need your help. Because I'm going to throw 4 in, and then you're going to throw 4 in. Yeah. I like Danny Phantom. It's just been a while since I've watched it. So, your 4 versus my 4. I'm going to just pick 4 people I like. I'm not even going to be biased here. So you can try to, oh, man. I wasn't going to pick him, but I should have knew that was coming. Okay. I'm going to pick my boy Omega Red. Random for you? Okay, I like that. I always like when you say that. That's as fair as it gets. Omega Red for my team. Okay, so random for JR. Quan Chi. Okay. And random, JR, you're looking out for the little guys. You're looking out for the little guys because some of these people never get picked. I'm going to pick Victor Crowley. And you can have Bugs Bunny. Some of these little guys never get picked. Nobody wants them. And JR is willing to give them a random shot. So thank you, JR. I'm going to throw in Art. Okay, him. And then I'll choose my last one. I already know who it's going to be. Harry Warden. Oh, no, I'm not. let me look at the... No, I can't afford to do that. I'm going to do Homelander. With the red eyes, too. We'll see who wins this thing. It's just amazing when you come from, like... When you come from coal country and you see, like, characters like Harry Warden, it is so cool. It's just so cool. Okay, let's do this. So cool seeing people like Harry Warden. Ever heard of Vlad? He's the villain on Danny Phantom. I think you may like him. Let me look him up. I probably have seen him before. I haven't seen that show in ages. I always thought Danny was cool, though. I always thought he had a... Oh, wow. It brought up DJ Vlad. No, I didn't... Oh, Vlad the Impaler's an option, too. That's nice. That's nice. I cannot stand Vlad the Impaler. Okay, yeah, I've seen this guy. I don't remember a lot about him. I actually recognize him more without his, final form. I recognize the guy in the suit more. Yeah, that looks cool. They need to make like a Danny Phantom live action movie, maybe. He's the main antagonist. Okay. Let me look up Danny Phantom villains and see if anything rings a bell. Okay, that one girl does, for sure. It's pretty cool. I wouldn't mind watching that again. What's up, Styles? How's it going, man? Yeah, I got in trouble one time with my mom for Vlad the Impaler, so I never have forgiven. I've gotten in trouble multiple times with my mom over Vlad the Impaler. The first time I got in trouble is I wanted to do a book report on Vlad the Impaler for my history project, and my mom read some of the stuff about him, and she says, "You are not doing this book report on Vlad the Impaler because he's a sick man, son. He's a sick man." And then I did my report on Henry VIII instead. I'm nothing much, man. We're just chilling. So I did my report on Henry VIII instead, who's also a sick man, but not as sick as Vlad the Impaler. And then another time I got in trouble because Vlad the Impaler was on the show Deadliest Warrior, and I was watching it, and my mom saw that, the whole rumor about what he used to, have mothers do, which is so gross. But anyway, I mean, the whole thing about Vlad's so gross. But, and that actually was a, that kind of was a, kind of a myth, kind of a rumor that he, basically fed people to people and stuff like that. Was kind of a rumor. He was a sick guy, but yeah, so I got in trouble for that too. So he got me in trouble twice. So I've never forgiven Vlad the Impaler for that. The voice actor for Vlad died, and wow, that was recent. I wonder what it takes to be like a voice actor. Like, I wonder how hard it is. I mean, you have to be able to do different voices. So that would be kind of difficult. But yeah, I ended up doing my history project on Henry VIII, who's also a sick person, but not as sick. And Vlad the Impaler's on a level like you just can't even believe. And of course, he got what he deserved in the end. But Henry VIII, Henry VIII just wanted to keep getting married, and he basically said that his wives were with other people, and they weren't. and he used that as an excuse to take him out so he can get another wife. I mean, he's pretty sick too. I mean, but I did a report on him. I've done reports on Henry VIII. I've done reports on Andrew Jackson, which is a very controversial president. Very interesting one, but very controversial for sure. You won't believe how many times. You know, I was in a bookstore today. And I saw, I didn't see the Boys graphic novel, but I saw The Watchmen, which I own a copy of The Watchmen. And I saw, what else did I see in there? I saw some Magna. It's a manga or whatever. I can't ever say. There's certain words I can't say. I can't say burgerly either. I can never say that word. I was talking about that today too. You know what? I recently watched that movie, Brandon, and I do not like it. I mean, he's good as Colonel Mustard, and but I do not like that movie. I watched that the other day. A couple weeks ago, I watched it for the first time ever, and I really hated the ending. I hate the ending. It is horrible. I actually did not like that movie. And I was actually shocked that I was already mad that, you know, Mrs. Peacock, I didn't like that choice for Mrs. Peacock, but it's not a bookstore. I know, but you know, you work with books too. So it's kind of, I would guess it's a library. But I was in a bookstore. And you know what? What really kills me is I go in these stores all the time, whether it be, you know, GameStop or Walmart or all these different stores I go into all the time. I don't buy anything anymore. I don't buy anything. I used to buy stuff all the time, and now I just do not see the point anymore. I don't know what it is. I don't like new figures. I don't like the new pops they're putting out. So there's a lot of things I don't like that they're doing. I miss the toys from when I was a kid. I still like NECA. I think NECA makes good figures, but well, Clue has Mrs. Peacock, but it's horrible. I didn't like the choice for Mrs. Peacock. Let me see who. I thought Mrs. White should have been Mrs. Peacock, and Mrs. Peacock should have been Mrs. White. I thought it was just so weird. Yeah, Mrs. White should have been Mrs. Peacock. Like, she literally has the thing over her face. Like, what in the world? And then Mrs. Peacock should have been like Mrs. White. Scarlet was good casting, and Colonel Mustard was. And then another issue is Mr. Green and Professor Plum looked the same. It took me forever to figure out which one was which. I do not like that movie. It's a weird movie. Yeah. Why in the heck is Mrs. White look like Mrs. Peacock? What's up? What's up, Trey? It's just like, say Mike, GameStop has fallen. Yes, they have. And their figures have really fallen off. And I don't get McFarlane figures. They will not stand up to save my life. You know. Walmart here has nothing but a bunch of kids' books. Like Potty Time with Elma. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we've had a couple cool figures, but I did see a really cool figure today, but it was way overpriced. I saw a Predator, giant Predator for $65. Way too much for me, but I'm going to look on Amazon. There's a couple things I did see that I thought was cool, but I really haven't bought many figures here lately. Okay, my mic went bad for a second, but the good thing about this is I can adjust it. Wow, all my people won. All my people won. Him doesn't do good because he's small, but... Oh, no, Juggernaut. Brandon still has Juggernaut. I consider him one of mine, but Brandon has Juggernaut. The actress that played Mrs. Peacock from Clue, Elaine Brennan, also played in Jeepers Creepers. She was the crazy old... Wow. I mean... The actress, that played Mrs. Peacock. I keep on, every time you say Mrs. Peacock, Brandon, I think of Mrs. White. Because Mrs. White looks more like Mrs. Peacock than the woman they had played Mrs. Peacock. Oh my God, it drives me crazy. It just really drives me crazy. Scarlett, though, and Colonel Mustard, great casting on those two. But I did not enjoy the movie. I know a lot of people do. I don't like it, and Mr. Green and Professor Plum, I'm constantly trying to remember which one's which, because they almost look the same. And Mr. Green, I didn't think had glasses, so that really threw me off. So maybe it's me. Maybe, what do you all think about the Clue movie? I mean, do you like it, Brandon? I mean, I just didn't like it, but... Yeah, GameStop is... The pops they're getting, nobody cares about. Nobody wants the pops. I mean, it's so crazy what I saw there today. There was one today that I thought looked kind of neat, but I didn't get it. And they put out Goodfellas pops. And I'm going to just wait until they're on clearance. But if you look at them, nobody's going to know who Henry Hill is, unless they're a Goodfellas fan. But even then, when they see the pop, they're going to be like, oh, it's a guy in a suit. There's nothing really unique about Henry Hill's pop. Even though I, would like it. So JR, it seems like everybody but me likes it. The butler from Clue was, yeah, I know. Yeah, that's Tim Curry. He's good. He's good in the movie. But the whole thing with the maid's weird. It's just a weird movie. Scarlett's probably the best casting part in... And Colonel Mustard's a good cast. But everybody else, it's just weird. I've been watching Van Damme movies, man, and I'm telling you, I'm going to start being a kickboxer. I watch Kickboxer and I watch Lionheart. And those are highly recommendations. I'm going to start just kicking. Just throwing my feet up in the air like Van Damme does. He literally slaps people with his feet. It's so unrealistic. There's no way you could just slap people back and forth with your feet. It's so funny, though. Man, okay, it looks like I win, but we'll have a 20-man next. I'd rather read Potty Time with Elmo 1,000 times than watch Hellraiser Revelations. Wow, people hate that movie. What is the deal with that movie? Wow, people must hate that movie or something. I mostly get Funko, and Victor Crowley wins, so can't say I do like it. I only seen Clue a couple times. It's not a good movie to watch over and over. It was all right. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely not the best. I agree. Wow. Victor Crowley, man. What are you doing? Wow, look at that face. That is called, whoever made him, hats off to you. You're amazing. Whoever made that. Look at that face. Look at that detail, man. That's like one of the best this year. It's literally one of the best this year. I've never seen something that grotesque and just perfect. Just perfect. Whoever did that, you deserve like $1,000. You deserve $1,000 for that. I mean, that is just so amazing. We're going to do a 20-man since we got people on here now. Just unbelievable. And I need to do more of these instead of... I need to do like 2 of these a week. Because I love talking to people. And it's really good for me because, you know, I live alone and stuff. So it's good to talk to people sometimes. You guys make me feel better, especially some of the stuff we bring up. I'm gonna do Count Orlok for my pick. And let me go ahead and set this up first. Okay, now we can go. Now we can go. So, had to get all the jobbers in to replace. Okay, so we got a full house tonight. Got a lot of good ones here. Pick 2 at a time if you want. Okay, thank you, man. I don't know. It could have been on there already, Marcus. But make sure you pick 2. We got all kinds of people. Pick 2 at a time if you want to make this faster. And this might be our last one tonight, so we'll just see how we're doing. Or it could be our next to last. We'll see how long it takes and see how many people are on. Leon, okay. I like Art the Clown. People seem to think I'm crazy because I think Art is one of the best already. But I had a guy tell me the other day I was nuts for thinking that. And Art the Clown has a small following. And, yeah, we'll see. We'll see after Terrifier 3. The following just keeps on getting bigger, though. That's the thing. V. Okay. I got V. Piccolo. That's a weird combination, Michael Jordan and Piccolo. I love Piccolo, though. Him. Okay. Captain Planet. Nigel. Davy Jones. It's going to be big. Mummy and Uncle Phil. Okay. He's under Universal. I love when he comes out, too. He's like a creep. Mummy and Uncle Phil. Leatherface and Jason X. Help me, Leon. Help me, help me, Leon. Help me. No. You know, if it wasn't for... She's lucky that she's the part of the mission. I'd leave her high and dry. Any day of the week. You know what I would do? I would leave her and just go with Ada Wong and become evil. And yeah, Ada Wong has got it going on. We already know it. And usually I'm not one of those guys that likes video game characters or, you know, cartoons and stuff like that, but Ada Wong has got it going on. Okay? It's just plain and simple. Okay. We all would. Yeah, we would all leave Ashley high and dry. There's nothing redeeming about Ashley. Bagul. That's DJ's buddy. He loves Bagul. He loves Bagul. And Ada Wong in the new game, man, wow. And I get to play as her now. This is even better. She's got some Batman equipment, and yeah, I need to play. I haven't beat it yet. I haven't beat Separate Ways yet, but it's so good. It's so good. And if you don't know by now, you know, and you could just base this off of Mary Mackey alone. There is nothing I love more in this world than beautiful women that can beat the tar out of people. That is my favorite thing, and that is why you constantly see it on my show. I believe in Joe. That's a good one. That's a good one, man. I believe in Joe Hendry. Is there someone you... Oh, yeah. There's tons of people I can't... Wow, look at... We got it going on now. Wow, look at that. Okay, let's keep on picking. Let's keep on picking. Yeah, I'm sure there's someone that... I could think of a bunch of characters probably. Okay, did we get Red Foreman? I'm not paying attention. Willy Wonka, okay. It takes forever to do these 20. It's like you guys pick like 100 people and it's like it's a 20-man, but it feels like it takes 100 people. Even when we do 2 at a time. So, okay. You know what, DJ? I'm going to honor your request and take Wonka out and put Doom in. Well, Wonka ate too much chocolate. He can get out of my life. Doom is way better. I'm gonna just throw Wonka out already. I already eliminated him. So, okay. We just need to make sure 30 seconds are on. Yep. Okay. So that's who we're kicking things off with. Has everything been good? It looks good quality tonight. Some nights we have Joe Hendry would make Ashley shut up. I'm sorry I didn't get everybody. Obviously, we knew that was going to happen, but yeah, I played some of Separate Ways and I really like it. But who do I hate more than Ashley in video games? So let's look up video games most annoying characters. Most annoying video game characters. I can think of one off the top of my head. Ashley's number... Wow, Ashley was the first one to come up. Micah Bell, yeah. Yeah, but, I mean, the whole point of him is... Okay, so here's some of the people that we have. Ashley was one. She was like the first one literally to come up. Twice. She came up twice, actually. The remake and the original came up twice. On here. No, wait, no, it's just one. Okay, I thought I saw two. No, but she was the first person that came up. Wow. Okay, so some of the most annoying video game characters. Oh, yeah, she is twice. Okay, they have the remake Ashley and they have the original. The original one's more annoying. So she's actually on here twice. That's bad. Another one is Preston Garvey from Fallout 4. He sounds familiar. Wow, Jordan. Micah Bell from Red Dead 2, which obviously we know why. For multiple reasons. He is annoying. He's a traitor. But he's more of a good written character. I mean, you're not supposed to like him. Johnny Cage is on here, which I think shouldn't be. It's Jason Brody, because of his terrible sense of humor and his random emotional outbursts from Far Cry 3. Tails is on here. Baby Mario is on here. Diane Ellers from Mass Effect. Let's see some of what Ashley's on there twice. The remake Ashley and the original. And the original Ashley is the one that's number 1. Navi from the Legends of Zelda. Let me see if she's on here. Yeah, Navi. Yeah, Navi's on here, Brandon. And we also have, Navi. Claptrap from Borderlands. I thought people liked Claptrap. But Tails is on here. Adoring Fan from Oblivion. Huh. Preston Garvey sounds familiar. I think he's annoying, probably. Because I do remember him. I just don't remember what he did. Johnny Cage I like. Ashley I 100% agree with. Let's look up Reddit. Some annoying... Baby Mario's number 1 on this one. Some people don't like him. The twins from Wolfenstein. Ava and the siblings from Borderlands 3. Ashley from Resident Evil 4 is the original gangster. Don't like her screams. Don't like her face. Wow. Preston from Fallout 4 makes the list again. Roman from GTA 4. And some of these people are just Claptrap again. Navi from Zelda. Claptrap again, just to drive me nuts, says this person. Sherry Birkin from Resident Evil 2. Yeah, she's... you know who's so annoying from a game? What's up, Christopher? Micah Bell is annoying. Yeah, I agree. Dutch is my... Oh, wow. You like Dutch? I like John Marston. John Marston is the man. And I used to have a friend that used to do John Marston's voice, and it was hilarious. He would say all kinds of weird stuff, too, with John Marston's voice. But Tales from Sonic was on there. I know who Tales from Sonic is. Did I say I didn't know? Yeah, I'll tell you who's annoying. The guy from Turok. What's his name? I don't like the general from Gears either. But Turok game that came out. This is going to be the Xbox 360 Turok. Trying to see who it is. Okay, so the Turok game came out in 2008. Trying to look up who... There's a character on that game that's so annoying. I can't think of his name. He's always on your case. It's like the first guy I think you meet. Yeah, Turok was kind of a weird game. It's pretty weird. It's a dinosaur game. You fight dinosaurs. You have people trying to shoot you too. And it's unique though. There's nothing like it. I don't know if you all remember It came out in 2008, according to what I see here. 360 game. Do you think we will eventually get Mojo Jojo? I thought we've had him before. But I'm not for sure. Hey, does my mic sound okay? Seemed like it was stumbling there for a second. And is the crowd too loud, too? They're always loud. I think we've had him before. It's just been a while. Yeah, I know who tells us. I may have misspoke and said I didn't. There was a couple people I didn't know, but I know who tells us. It's from Sonic. I don't know who Navi is, and I'm not familiar with Claptrap. I know who Jason Brody is from Far Cry 3, and I get what they mean where he has random emotional outbursts and his terribles. I get that, but I mean, that game has one of the best. Even worse, his brother Grant was in. I'm reading stuff about him, but Nazim is another one from. Yeah. Tails was on the most annoying list, which I can kind of see. I like Knuckles probably the best. I'm not a big Sonic fan, though. I actually like the movies, though. I do like the movies. What do you think about the most underrated cartoon villain? Who do you think is the most underrated? Oh, it's definitely Merrick. It's technically Anakin. Merrick is one of the greatest villains of all time. He is super underrated. He's definitely a little bit of an inspiration for Jeff. Definitely some of that came from him. So he's definitely one of my inspirations for some of my biggest villains. He's the main. He's from Yu-Gi-Oh, and so is Bakura. Bakura is another one also. That's a great Yu-Gi-Oh villain, and there's another Yu-Gi-Oh villain called Odian. And Odian's another great one, too. He's Merrick's second in command, I believe. And I love Kaiba. Kaiba's a great character, too. Worst cartoon villain? I have to think about that. Merrick is definitely the most underrated. Yami Merrick. There's regular Merrick, and then Yami Merrick's the evil one. So it'd be Yami Merrick, and then there's let me look up worst cartoon villains. See what I find. Caillou's technically the worst. Who is the worst animated villain ever? And I'm only going to talk about the ones I know. The most disliked. Princess Morbox from Powerpuff. Jafar's on the list. He's not the best. He's definitely not. For a Disney villain, too. Gaston should not be. Okay, no, they're talking about worst and, like, evil. So I don't even know why Jafar's even on either list. I'd have to... When I put worst in, they're talking about evil. So... I'm going to put in stupid cartoon villains. Maybe I'll find something better. Or maybe I'll find one that's just... Oh, it's definitely... Team Rocket's dumb. Wow. When I put stupid in, they put Scar in here. Like, really? Scar is not a stupid villain. He's one of the greatest villains of all time. He's top 10. It's like, for some reason, they get... Half of these villains they listed are some of the best ones. So, they're just not getting what I'm talking about. So... Okay, here's one on Reddit about worst villains. If I find anything. I don't know any of these villains. So. Someone said Peppa the Pig's the worst. That's funny. Rat King from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I'm not goofiest villains. Plankton's on here. Yeah, Mr. Denzel Crocker's not a good one. I don't like him. But they're talking about... See, I can't really get a good answer. Caillou's definitely number one, though. I created Armstrong, Full Metal, and George... Oh, wow. George Jungle? Wow. Cool. Caillou's the worst cartoon character of all time. Yeah, everybody seems to agree on this. My dad, he even said when he was watching, like, Caillou with, you know, when he seen Caillou before or whatever, he said this is the type of kid that would get picked on. So Caillou's super annoying, yeah. He's definitely the worst of all time, and I remember watching it when I was a kid. And, or when I was like 8 or something, maybe. Caillou's been on for a while. So let me look up IMDb Caillou, see what his score is. Yeah, Caillou's been on since 1997, so yeah, it was part of my childhood. Oh my goodness, 3.8 on the Internet Movie Database. 3.8 for Caillou. 3.8. That is a disgusting score. You do not... Anything below a 5 is disgusting. So, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Let's read some Caillou reviews. This is going to be awesome. Okay, so... Kids love it. Parents hate it. 3 out of 10. 3 out of 10. This show is a bad influence. 3 out of 10. Caillou's unappealing. 1 out of 10. Whiny stink bomb. 1 out of 10, spoiled bratty child who acts like a baby. 1 out of 10, how the heck did this get on TV? 1 out of 10, this show has been banned from my house. 1 out of 10, what this kid needs is a good long spanking. Okay, 7 out of 10, finally, somebody, you know, who drank too much Jack Daniels. Put more realistic than most kid shows. Well, yeah, I get what they mean by that. 1 out of 10, annoying and a really bad example for kids. 10 out of 10, oh my goodness, this person's definitely drunk. Caillou's a modern masterpiece. Oh my goodness, what in the... Oh wait, this is a joke. Okay, they're joking. 1 out of 10 should not be shown to kids. 1 out of 10, make it stop. This is great. These reviews are so good for Caillou. Caillou is vile, evil brat from hell. 1 out of 10. I'm not even reading some of these. They're too vulgar. encourages neediness. How to petition to ban this is a 1 out of 10. Caillou is detrimental to character, personality, and behavior. 1 out of 10. Caillou is a little brat. All my homies hate Caillou. 1 out of 10. Oh, my goodness. You should read some of these reviews. They are hilarious. On internet, this is on Internet Movie Database. So, 3.8 out of 10. So there's obviously some people that really have a grudge against this show. Jar Jar Binks. I like Jar Jar Binks. I don't mind him. I want to drop kick it. That was funny. You guys need to go and look that up. It is hilarious. I mean, there's thousands of comments. Well, it's the Internet Movie Database reviews for Caillou. And it is just, some of the stuff I couldn't repeat because it was pretty bad. But, it's hilarious. That one's hilarious. That one I read. Wow, I didn't know that it was going to have that bad of a score. I should have knew it. Oh, yeah, I need to... Yeah, I have to do one. It's not going to be on here, though. I wonder what the reviews... And I know Lucas would have loved what I just did. I hope he saw it. Or I hope he sees it. I know he would have loved it, because he is the arch nemesis of Caillou. I hope he hears about those reviews. He probably wrote half of them. And then the rest of you all joined him. I hate Peter Pan. I agree. Peter Pan's a bum. And his peanut butter stinks too. I wonder what the reviews are for Powerpuff. I'm sure they're good, because I even like Powerpuff. Arthur has a 7.4, so I can actually see him. And Thomas and Friends has a 6.5. Little Bear 7.3. Which they're all decent for kids. You know, they're not. I wouldn't watch them again, but. Let me look. Powerpuff. Did I just win? Yes, I won. Wow, what's the odds? Okay, 1998. Wow, 7.3. So that's good. Oh my goodness. Cover the screen. Ugly. Ooh, that is a face not even a mother could love. Oh my goodness. Nosferatu. You're scaring us to death. Okay. Let's do one more. 5-man. We're doing good tonight. So, yeah, 7.3 is not bad. I mean, usually, like, if you're an 8 or higher in Internet Movie Database, you're legendary. If you can get an 8 or higher, it's legendary. But there goes JR with his random. I love it. Okay, captain. And I like seeing new people get picked. I don't like seeing the same people over and over again. Even though, let's do another random JR and see, because Victor's already been in. Okay, I'm fine by that. Him, okay. This will be probably the last one, because I have got to get ready for tomorrow. Wow, that would be a crazy plot twist. Brandon, I don't hate Jar Jar Binks as much as you, but I agree. He definitely should have got a lightsaber, and so should have that guy that juggled his mouth around like mouthwash. like what was his deal? His leader that went. It's like, what is your problem, man? It's like you're swishing around Listerine or something. What's wrong with you, man? Who wrote this stuff? What were they taking? Ben 10. Okay. Woody and Ben 10. Okay. Whoever wrote, all the stuff with Jar Jar and that dude that was his leader. What were they on? Remind me not to take that. Okay, this is not going to be that long, so. And no, let's get rid of the stupid ladder. Needs to go. Table 2. That's so dumb. They never use them right. Okay. Yeah, this is going to be the last one. Woody's the only one that's really disadvantaged here. Okay. I appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome. We've had a lot of fun tonight. Yeah, Boss Nassim, is that what it is? Such an idiotic character. And he just, it's like he has Listerine in his mouth. I'm telling you, though, I think Jar Jar's funny. And I love, and this is going to sound terrible, but I love to see Star Wars fans get tortured. And after seeing The Acolyte, oh my goodness, it was just so fun watching them go crazy. And I almost feel like the people that make Star Wars shows hate Star Wars fans or something intentionally, because the writing on The Acolyte was some of the worst writing I've ever seen in my life. But I had to keep watching because I wanted to see how they, what they thought about it. And then they just keep going, getting so depressed watching it. And it's fun to watch. But I agree, Styles. Yeah, I thought Phantom Menace is funny. Obviously, the best part of Phantom Menace is Darth Maul and Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon Jinn. Everything else about the Phantom Menace is kind of dumb. But Qui-Gon Jinn and Obi-Wan and Darth Maul, definitely the best part of that movie. I like the pod racing too. I think the pod racing is cool. I don't hate that movie. Everybody hates that movie. I don't. I think it's a fun movie. It's just, it is stupid. Jar Jar is stupid, but it's so stupid that it's so fun. Yes, it is. It's hilarious to watch on YouTube. Star Wars fans losing their mind. Boss Nass? Okay, so it's Boss Nass. Okay. Yeah, you all know I love my favorite one. He's a big Star Wars fan. And it was just, he was laughing so hard throughout the Acolytes, some of the decisions they made in that show. I'm telling you, it had so much potential, and there was moments of greatness sprinkled around. But some of the dialogue was so bad, and some of the writing was so bad. It's like, I just do not believe that, you know, there's Jedis in that show that look like they're in the chess club. Okay? There's all kinds of bad dialogue. There's literally a part in Acolyte where a Jedi brings up to their master how hyperspace makes their stomach sick. Literally. There's a part in Acolyte that the dialogue, basically a Jedi tells a master, but don't you get sick in hyperspace? Doesn't it make your stomach sick? Like, who writes this stuff? That doesn't even make sense. It's like, why would you bring it up to your master that they get sick from hyperspace? It's like, what? They were going for a joke and it fell so flat. Misa gonna kill you, Darth Jar Jar. Misa Jar Jar Binks. Misa wanna go home. Do you think him is Satan? Yeah, I might as well be. Yeah, I'm sure that's what he looks like, because that's as close as you can get. Just him is terrifying. Great character though. Great character. I love that we have him on here. I've been listening to some classical. I've been listening to some soundtrack music. I've been listening to Inception soundtrack and some of Hans Zimmer's stuff. So he's one of the best composers in Hollywood. So I actually been listening to some classical music, surprisingly. And then also I listened to some Marilyn Manson today. And Slipknot and Sleep Token. I listen to the same stuff. There's nothing really out anymore that I enjoy music-wise that's new. I don't enjoy a lot of new music. I don't anymore. What time are you working? Oh my goodness. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. I know who you're talking about, DJ. I already know. Misa gonna kill you. Misa don't listen to Taylor Swift. Jar Jar Binks is very disappointed in you, DJ. For listening to Taylor Swift. Oh my goodness. That's not much newer music. Yeah, I agree. JR. There's not a lot of good music out now. I really don't like rap anymore. There's a couple artists I'll still listen to, but a lot of them are from old school days. But even like Eminem, like some of his newer stuff I don't like. And so basically the only new rap is Kendrick. That's the only one that I could really... I'm trying to think of anybody. I can't even tell you who the hottest rapper right now is. I have no idea about rap music. I guess Drake's still around. I think you listen to devil worshiping music, Mike, like Slipknot. Now, DJ, Slipknot isn't. Slipknot is not. The only thing that's devilish about Slipknot is they use a lot of goats, which is, kind of, there's a little bit of devilish stuff to that. Their symbol is, first of all, their symbol's not the pentagram. I get that all the time because I wear Slipknot shirts, and my mom says, is that the evil symbol? And I'm like, no, it has 8 points to it. Pentagram has 5 points. Slipknot has 8. It's for each member of the band. So there is like some similarity to that, I guess. But Manson now on the case of Manson, DJ, I don't know if I can argue against that. I mean, not all of his songs are bad, but he definitely has some devilish motives in some of his songs. It just depends, but he's got songs that have nothing to do with that stuff. But I do agree with you on that. But Slipknot, no. Are they religious? No. But they're not, I would not consider them devilish. I really don't like rap. There's a few good rap songs I like. I can't wait for another music genre to take over rap's spot. I don't think that's going to happen. I work a lot 9 to 5. But honestly, Brandon, I don't care what time I work. I don't prefer working after 9 if I don't have to. But that 11 to 7 is great. That's a great shift because you can sleep in and then you can stay up late. So that's an actual good shift. I like 11 to 7. I still think 10 to 6 is probably the best shift. But 11 to 7 is really close. And then when we start going 12 to 8, that's when not the best shift ever. I've had crazy shifts though. I've had 3 in the morning till noon. I've had 4 in the morning till noon. I've had oh crap, I'm not paying attention. I've had shifts from 4 to midnight. I've worked any hour of the day basically. I had one when I used to work in retail. We had to wax some floors one night, and it's just the boys waxing the floors. Me and the stock boys, me and the stock boys were waxing the floors. That's a true story, by the way. They were. I wasn't a stock boy, but I was with the stock boys when we waxed those floors. Man, that's a brotherhood there. Brotherhood, absolutely. But yeah, I probably worked a shift 10 to 4 in the morning. I've worked every hour there is to work. Oh yeah, yeah. It's all about everybody has their own opinion on music, all kinds of stuff. I don't get the psychology behind the music though. I don't. I mean, why does some people like country more than rap? Why does some people like rap more than rock? And I don't. I guess, and it's really doesn't have to do with your parents necessarily, because there's a lot of stuff that I like that my parents don't. But I do like a lot of their stuff. What's up? What's up, man? How's it going, man? What's up, Epidemic? Because people like what they can relate to. Okay. Yeah, that's cool. Okay, so we're down to 3. And Epidemic, I know him, and he listens to some great songs. I love. What's up, man? This is one of my friends, guys. He listens to what's that band I like? What's that song you played? Dosis and Mimosas. Is that what it's called? And Tame Impala. I love. Man, what's that other band you listen to? What's that band called? I'm trying to think of it. I do like Kanye, but I find him annoying. Yeah, he's got problems, okay? He's a genius, creative genius, but he does have problems. I'm trying to... Sublime. Sublime is the one that Epidemic listens to. I love that. I love that band. Sublime with Rome, I think. Yeah, I remember that one. Oh, okay. So, who sings Dosis and Mimosas? I still listen to that song all the time now. And Tame Impala, too. But I will say that Ronnie Radke will roast them all. Yeah, yeah, Falling in Reverse is a great band. My family loves country, but I don't like it as much. I love electronic music. Yeah, I think you would like Tame Impala then. Shrub sings that one. Okay. So Captain America wins. And this is going to be our last one for the night. I went over tonight. I went way over. I don't know who picked Captain America. I think it was William. But anyway, we are going to have the tournament some this week, and we are also going to have the Gold Rush probably starting Thursday. So the adult cartoons Gold Rush. And then I don't know how the episode's going to go. I have no idea how the episode's going to go. By the way, guys, this is my friend Epidemic TV. He's the one I visited in Florida. I've been friends with him since college, so shout outs to him. So it's good seeing him. But yeah, we're gonna have the Gold Rush Thursday, and probably Thursday, and then this weekend, we are going to have the tournament. Maybe we'll get the episode. I don't know yet. I don't know if we're going to get the episode yet or not. I'm halfway done. So I'll see you all later. I went a little bit over than I should, but had a lot of fun, and we had a lot of great discussions tonight. Lots of great discussions, including about Caillou. So that was that was the best part. Between Caillou and Phantom Menace. With, what's his name? What's that guy's name? You guys had his name earlier on here. I forget. I'll see you later, man. I'll see everybody later. It's that guy that, what was his name, guys? It's killing me. Now I'm looking for the name. We were talking about Jar Jar Binks and, what's that guy's name? Boss NASA. Yeah, Boss NASA. That's the one I'm looking for. So, yeah, Boss NASA. We had a very good discussion about him, but I'll see you all later, and thank you all for dropping by. Epidemic, Brandon, both Brandons, DJ, JR, Marcus was on here earlier, William, Aaron, Christopher, We had Bray, who had a great comment, I believe, in Joe Hendry. That was hilarious. And, yeah, thank you all. And I will see you all Thursday. Thanks.